The Happy Holiday cards are holiday-themed fun acorn cards exclusively in foil. Wizards of the Coast gives these out annually at their internal holiday party and gives them out to other third-party partners and business partners. In this video, I want to run through 2006 up to 2024 and show you the holiday festive spirit Wizards of the Coast has tried to put in the game since then. The 2006 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Fruitcake Elemental, 3 mana for a 7/7 creature elemental. It is indestructible, and at the end of your turn it deals 7 damage to you. For 3 mana, target player gains control of it. Experiments intended to create the perfect holiday emissary result in a substance harder than Darksteel and a fraction as merry. Everyone knows that no one actually eats fruitcake, it just gets passed around, and it's hard as Darksteel. The 2007 Happy Holiday cards from Wizards of the Coast was Gifts Given. 4 mana for an instant, search target opponent's library for 4 cards with different names and reveal them. That player chooses 2 of those cards. Put the chosen cards into the player's graveyard and the rest into your hand. Then that player shuffles his or her library. Thanks, you shouldn't have. So for 4 mana, you get to take 2 of your opponent's cards and put them into your hand, but your opponent puts the 2 that they don't want you to have into their graveyard. It's a play on gifts ungiven. The 2008 Happy Holiday cards from Wizards of the Coast was Evil Presence, 4 mana for a sorcery. Put a creature card from your hand into play under target opponent's control. That creature attacks each turn if able and always attacks its controller. 'Tis better to give than to receive. It's an interesting card that puts a card that you have that you want to give to your opponents. Maybe it has like a negative or a downside. The 2009 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Season's Beatings, a red sorcery. Family Gathering. Each creature target player controls deals damage equal to its power to another random creature that player controls. Arriving home, he suddenly longs for the blood-soaked battlefield behind him. Sounds like the goblins have a holiday party that involves beating themselves and each other up with the cooking ware they cooked the holiday ham with. This is a very playable and could be like a real card in non-acorn sets. The 2010 Happy Holiday cards from Wizards of the Coast was Snow Mercy, white 2 for a snow enchantment. Whenever a creature deals damage to you, put a globe counter on it. You tap, untap, tap to tap all creatures with globe counters on them. Warning, shake gently. Contents may cause choking, hypothermia, and or planar invasion. This card is you shake it around, left, right, and it shakes up. Anytime something does damage to you, you put it into the snow globe, and then you keep everything in the snow globe trapped in the snow globe. The 2011 Happy Holiday cards from Wizards of the Coast was You'll Lose, or You'll Ooze. Pronounced quickly, it's You'll Lose. It's a creature ooze for 2, a red and a green. At the beginning of your upkeep, destroy another non-land permanent, chosen at random, then put a number of +1/+1 counters on You'll Lose, equal to that permanent's converted mana cost. For a red and a green, you eat some food to regenerate it, and it loves having family for dinner. Not over for dinner, but it loves having family for dinner. The 2012 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Naughty or Nice, a split card holiday card. For Naughty, you get a sorcery that says search another target player's library for a card and put that card into your hand, then shuffle that player's library. If you're Naughty, you can get a big, beefy card for yourself, and if you're Nice, you can give your opponents the answer to the current board state. The 2013 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast is Stalking Tiger. It is 5 colorless for an artifact creature cat construct. It enters with a sealed magic booster pack under it. When Stalking Tiger deals combat damage to a player, unwrap the booster pack and put it into your hand. 5 mana for a 3/3 that essentially draws you 15-16 cards. It's not too bad. The 2014 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Mishra's Toy Workshop. It is a land that adds 3 mana to your mana pool. Spend that mana only on spells and abilities that put tokens onto the battlefield. Use toys to represent the tokens. The flavor text goes with the artwork here. Even though Urza tried to apologize, Mishra continued to bear a grudge. Those bears are coming down the slide and into chainsaws. Talk about bearing a grudge. The 2015 Happy Holiday cards from Wizards of the Coast was Goblin Sleigh Ride. It is red and a 1 for a sorcery. Target creature you control climbs onto the sleigh ride. You slide them on their merry way. If the creature stayed on, it deals damage equal to its toughness to each other creature touched during the slide. The 2016 Happy Holiday cards from Wizards of the Coast was Thopter Pie Network, a play on Thopter Spy Network, except for this one rewards you for doing something stupid. It's an enchantment that says at the beginning of your upkeep, if you're eating, create a 1/1 colorless stopped or artifact creature token with flying. Use food to represent the token. Whenever a creature token you control dies, if it's represented by food, eat it. They all thought their dream was just pie in the sky. This card only works if you're at a coffee shop, but even then you don't want to be putting donuts on cards. The 2017 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Some Disassembly Required. It is 1 black for an enchantment with the ability 1 black, sacrifice a creature, distribute the sacrificed creature's keyword abilities among any number of other target creatures until end of turn. If it's December, you gain 1 life for each of those keywords. Now all they needed was a jolly happy soul. This is a play on, every single kid's toy needing some assembly required. And unless you have a deck that cares about sacrificing and instances of life, this card's just not playable. The 2018 Happy Holiday cards from Wizards of the Coast was Bog Humbugs. It is a black and a 1 for a creature insect flying. When it deals combat damage, hum that many notes of a festive song. If you can, put a ++ encounter on Bog Humbugs. This card can get beefy fast. And some fun facts about the flavor and notes there. That is the opening words of Jingle Bells. The 2019 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Decorated Knights. It is a play on the Throne of Eldraine adventure card style. It has present arms for a sorcery adventure. Exchange your library with another deck you own from outside the game. Shuffle your library. Decorated Knight has whenever Decorated Knight attacks, draw a card from your original deck if it's outside the game. Decorated Knight, get it? Decorated the halls the night before Christmas. The Happy Holiday card from 2020 was Top Deck the Halls. It's an enchantment that says decorated cards in your hand have Miracle Snow. Decorated card includes premium, promos, and cards with alternate frames or art. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 12 or more decorated permanents, you win the game. The 2021 Happy Holiday card was Last Minute Chopping. Everyone's doing their last minute chopping at Macy's. For 1, a blue and a black, it's a sorcery. Ask target opponent if they remember to get you a present. If they say yes, they put a card they own from outside the game into your hand. Otherwise, you gain control of target permanent they control. Dear brother, I couldn't forget you if I tried, and I have tried. So, if they remember to get you a gift, they get one from outside. If they just need to give you something quickly, they just grab them in from their house or their battlefields. In 2021, Wizards of the Coast released a Happy Holiday reprint, and it was a gold raised foil specifically for the APAC region. This is a very rare and a very beautiful raised gold treatment. The 2022 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Chaos Wrap. Not Chaos Orb, Chaos Wrap. Red in a 2 for an instant, the owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library. Then they look at the top card of their library and may wrap it. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, they put it onto the battlefield face down as a 4/4 red present creature. To wrap a card, simply put it inside of lots of sleeves. If it would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a sleeve from it instead. This is not Chaos Warp, the card that everyone fell in love with. This is its ridiculously overcomplicated younger brother. The 2023 Happy Holiday card from Wizards of the Coast was Seasonal Sequels. For a blue X, it is an instant that says pitch the titles of up to X holiday-themed sequels to target spell. Copy that spell for each title pitched, except for the copy has that name. You may choose new targets for the copies. Simply adding numbers is not festive enough. Now showing Sword of Hearth and Home Alone, 8 Crazy Knights Charge, Home Incinerate, and Phyrexian Gremlins. In 2024, Wizards of the Coast released a Happy Holiday card called Eggnogger Stash. It is green and a 5, and it features loot. It is an artifact with lands you control have tap, refill your mug with a festive drink. If you don't have a mug, go grab a mug. It's the holiday. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a drink stash, put 2 +1/+ encounters on each creature you control. You blind a Dingus egg yolks, milk, Eldraine spice blend, some vanilla, and absolutely nothing else. If you have a favorite of these cards or have had a chance to play with any of these cards, please leave that in the comments below.